Well, hey folks, this is Seven here, and welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me in Farm Sim 25 on the 7 Species Homestead map. Indeed, we are here on Old Man 102's homestead, and we're going to take our first visit to the mines today. So I picked up a little transport trailer for our kit, and we're going to go and swap the forks for the yak hammer. As we need to hammer some yak. There we go. Alrighty. A little closer to the center here. There we go. Good. Actually. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta figure out how to get there. So last time we purchased the 2 bits of farmland that allow us access to the areas we need. We haven't actually bought any mining real estate yet. But hopefully when we sell off 187 and 188, that'll give us the money to buy a small coal and a small iron or whatever else we might need here. But it's a ways. Hope everybody's doing well. It is the 7th of June today. So yeah, first week of June went by pretty quick, and we are in the middle of a above average temperature thing. So yeah, I mean, nothing is supposed to get up to like 25 or whatever. So, you know, a little warm perhaps for the beginning of June, but certainly not comparable to July or August temperatures. So not sure why the weather office thinks these days they have to issue a notice about above average heat. You know, if it was going to be 40, sure, because that's above average. But 25, that's like a nice day. Oh well, anyway. Hope wherever you are, you're having yourselves a great start to the weekend. Or if you're watching this on another day, I hope you had a good weekend. Any of them. All of them. Yes. Alright, hell yeah, here we go. Uh-huh. You guys thought that through, didn't you? Suppose we don't particularly need that, do we? We go all the way to the end. Alright, what's this guy gonna do? Zoom. Runs. Oh, there is no stop sign. That seems a little unusual, to say the least. So if I had to, I would say it's over there. If I had to make a guess, you know. I would think that would be it over there. So let's go over there. Now, I know that you can bring the materials here to build these things. I haven't done that on any map. So what's the deal? Do they actually pay you as you drop off material? I mean, there's got to be some reason for them. It's not like you're building, the animal sales point or something. Near as I can tell, these are just sort of buildings, housing and such. So I guess you must get paid for actually delivering the proper materials. So something we're, oh, there's the barge heading up the river. Something we're not really in a position to do yet. There's got to be another way to do this. This stretched terrain stuff just looks terrible. I mean, there probably isn't, or I'm sure Steve would have, prettied it up to look better, but yeah. Never been a fan of this. Okay, we are now on property we own. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. No. Alright, let's Alright, well. Oop. There we go. Not sure it was doing anything, but probably. Alright. So the sand one is clear. So I guess we'll start with this. Appears to be salt. Oh, silt. Oh, silt and salt. Okay. Kind of a salty salt. God, it seems like the audio has just gotten out of control here. Here we go. No? No, hardly. Wow. It's actually really low. Oh, hey. That's a good way to do it. Alrighty. Now, although I don't want that one, we do want to open up the iron. Oh. Interesting. Got the whole Minecraft rock thing going on here. transfer all power to their shields. Indeed. Alright. Salt and soap. That one's open, whatever that is. There's no sign there either. So maybe it's just a way out or something. I don't know. But here's the coal. Once we run out of our little mess of it there, we'll probably need this pretty good. Oh, right. I turned it off. This looks like it's going to be another two-piece. But if you pick exactly the right spot... There we go. Lovely. Clay. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, now... rather than bring that to the trailer, we'll bring the trailer to this. I suppose I could have knocked that down as well while we own the property, eh? Might have been a plan. A little bit of extra wood chippery. Just get it up off the ground. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to knock this down as well. So... I mean, I'm assuming this is like the ones we had on our property that break down. They may not. I don't know. This might be a decorative log pile. But if it's not, I'll have it. And it is. All right. Oops. There we go. Okay. So, now we need a trailer and a loader. Now I'm not sure if our loader will pull a trailer. I'm hoping it will. That would make things much easier, because I bought the largest. There's 3 of these trailers here. This is the largest one, and I bought the largest one thinking I could get our loader on it. I'm thinking that might not be the case. It's considerably smaller than I expected. You know, if I'd have got the smallest one, we wouldn't have even got this thing on it, and it's got to be the smallest bit of kit in the game. So, yeah. That's alright. It's that kind of a process, you know. There's a field with a little bit of croppage on it. Just cuts. That'd be hilarious if we went over that trigger and all of a sudden the skid steer was gone. Oh, you have $2,000. What? Oh, throw on the cruise control, have some coffee. I went on my morning walk a little extra early today. I was out the door at about 4:45. Just woke up to many sirens this morning. So, never a good thing, and I do hope everyone's alright. Sounded fairly close, but I couldn't quite pin it. Oh, good. Look, we have an idiot show. Yes. Good morning, bus, duck, goose. I don't know, whatever the heck they're doing. Oh, you'll be glad you went this way this morning, man. I tell you what. Yeah, much nicer having a faster tractor. It's not such a, pack a lunch sort of a trip just to get into town. Let's not drive over the field. Oh, I really hope our loader has a trailer hitch, although I'm seriously doubting it. Should have got the follow me mod. I'm a little leery with script mods when it comes to modded maps. You know, I mean, some of them you sort of have to have, like the real clock and the real mower and that sort of thing, but others, well... Oh, we might have a hitch on there. Alright. Go. Uh-oh. Usually if they have a hitch, it's just the pin through. So, that one is not. It's a ball hitch. So, we might not be okay. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. No. I think that's just a fancy version of the pin. Rats. Well, we'll hope, but we'll probably be disappointed. Yeah. Dang it. No, it's definitely the wrong hitch. I'd even take this one if it, because we can always just fix it to our needs. But no, same deal. Well, that's not impressive. At all. At all. See, that's the right type of hitch. How much is that? 8. What else we got here? What's the top on this one? Got the right hitch? Yup. So that's a 6. That's a 12, eh? Ooh, 18. Now we're talking. Back hydraulic connector? What? Alright. Well, it's going to be a bit of a drive because this thing's, well, about as slow as our tractors were. But that's okay. It's going to get us some work done. And I can always send the Kubota down there to grab the trailer. Should we find we're better off leaving this guy there and just getting a bucket? Because the Kubota has the loader on it, so we can always just get a bucket for work around here. Well, 30K could be worse for a machine like this. Could be. Alright, traffic central. No, don't think they'd do much damage if they hit us. Well, not to us, anyway. There might be plenty of damage incurred, but yeah. Seeing as the thin parts of this are made out of what looks to be 1/4-inch thick steel stock, you know, even the protectors around the signal lights would wipe out most modern vehicles in a crash. Ooh, no problem. There we go. And there we go. We're good. Fuel and maintenance, yep. In fact, I was out early enough this morning that my fine feathered friends didn't show up. Well, Chromio eventually showed up way up the road, but I think he must have just woke up because he had a quick few kibbles and then flew off back up into the bush, as opposed to his usual follow me all over the place. So. Yeah. Luckily, it didn't have any effect on the cats, because they always try to start waking me up at around 3. So, if I'm up at 4 or 4:15 or 1:45, that's all the same to them. Just a bonus the earlier it is, I guess. So we'll start by loading up all those rocks, and then I guess the wood chips, and then we can sell the 2 plots and use the money to buy a small thing of coal, a small thing of iron, etc., etc. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know how the finances will work out on that, but Hopefully it's not too much to ask. No. Can't see if we're holding up traffic. Not that I imagine we would. They would have simply gone around the outside of us, safe or not. Alright, we're going to cut this corner again just because we can. Oh, I didn't know there was a dude there. Oh, excuse me. But the couple of kilometers or so that's on actual logging road, what we call the pole line, there must have been 30 bear poops on the length of that space. Yeah. Don't know what they're eating, but they seem to be finding lots of it. Man, this thing is numbingly slow. But we're here. Ish. So yeah, we'll fetch the Kubota down to haul this thing back. Since everything that's in here is going back to the farm. I should have just sold all the property and buildings and stuff up there and relocated closer to here. Being so far from town and so far from the mines is not ideal. I mean, I suppose it is if you have vehicles that do 200 miles an hour. Why is there always a mist in here? It's just a pain in the butt. It's not much. I figured for rocks that size, they'd leave a little more debris. Well, 2,000 liters. At least there's a few of them. Empty. Oh, I should take the trailer with me, I suppose, unless I want to do this driving it around in circles all over the area. Jeez. Not the most brilliant brakes. Oh, come on. And of course, articulated vehicles I suck at anyway, so it's not like I was going to make that look smooth. Jeez, that thing takes a long time to unhitch. It's got quite the animation, eh? And Scooby, another 2,000. Ah, you're nothing if not predictable, old man. This Volvo's got such a light butt end for what it's supposed to do, you know? See, look at the animation on this. It unwinds that, then it locks that, releases that. It's pretty cool. Huh. It'd help if you actually lowered it to the ground. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Alright, so that's it, eh? Little disappointing. Whee. There we go. So oh, there's one on the other side. Hang on. It's not all of it yet. By the other side, I mean the other side of the entrance we came in on. Right there. For the clay. Well, that one was even less. To only 36%. Jeez, the brakes are terrible on this thing. Oh, man. Might as well just throw a piece of rope out the window with a frickin' cinder block on it. There we go. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is see how much of this I can scoop. If it's as small as the other stuff and I can actually grab it all up. Doesn't look like it though, does it? I was gonna say, then I'll just park this off to the side and we can do the property thing. Huh? Oh. Weird. There's... oh. Oh, it's with these, man. You can't... Oh, there we go. I can pick this one up. Although... Ooh. I had no idea that was like a pit to infinity. Jeez. It's kind of freaky. Kind of freaky. Alright, let's see how much is actually here. Well, what the heck, man? What's going on? Huh. Won't let me collect any of it. No, just won't. Well, I mean, tiny, tiny little bit, but... Well, it's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to do without. I mean, we got wood at home. I know how that sounds, but... Too bad. Maybe just try a different angle. That's just weird. It's not like this thing won't do it. We've already picked up several thousands of liters on our farm. Let's try this. Oh, there's something else there. Yeah, there's just something wrong here, buddy. If you're watching, old man. Not sure that's quite correct. Yeah. You know what? You can keep your frickin' wood chips, man. There you go. Not sure what the deal is, but... oh well. So, what we'll do here... is tootle off into the inside. Alright. Now... let's go to farmland. Alright. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's figure out... it would be nice if these actually came up with something other than farmland, like, you know, iron processing, sand, whatever it might be. Because what that leaves me now is that I actually have to go to each one of these and determine which ones I actually want or need and which ones I don't. I don't think. So, yeah, that's iron we definitely want. See, sand? I don't know. Do we need sand? I definitely want coal and clay. Or at least, you know, coal. Oh, this freaking mist. It's just so stupid. It's unnecessary and unwanted. That's just a way through. What's this one? Okay, this is coal. We definitely want one of these. So, 142 or 141. 142, sure. How much is 141? Twice as much, but it's bigger, eh? Let's buy that one. Okay. I'm just gonna buy one of each, the heck with it. Alright. We now own a little bit of everything. And, yeah, put a little bit of a dent in our finances. A little bit. That's okay. I notice we've got a bunch of mulch that can be sold. So that's a good thing. And we're almost done with the day, which means we'll be able to advance a day, which is going to jump us to October 1st, which is actually advancing a month. Which means we should have a bunch of stuff. Greenhouse produce, and mulch, and firewood. Yeah. We'll be able to make that back up, right, Ricky Ticky. But, for the moment, that's too bad. I'd hope the wood chips would add to that, but... yeah, I'm not going to scrape them up one pailful at a time. What you doing, Dixie? How's my pretty girl cat? Who's a putty? Really? Meow? What? What you on about? Okay, well here comes trouble. Oh, that one's out in time, that one's out almost in time, this one... I don't believe he stopped. A fine example. So yeah, we'll haul our rocks home, and then like I said, I think we'll call it a day, switch over to the 1st of October, and that's how we'll start next episode. We'll be the 1st. Hopefully our maintenance and stuff doesn't kill the rest of our funding before we can sell a few things to make it up. Because we're not going to get anything for these stones, of course. They're going into one of our own facilities. So, yeah. Fun. Okay. Kitties are liking the warmer weather, spending lots of time out on the catio. I did make improvements to it this year. Put a rain shield over the top of it. Or what Non-West Coasters might call a roof, but it just gets dreary in here. Look at this. It's like, dude, where's my car? Oh, there it is. I know it's a trailer. But full of racks. How much did we get? 10K or something? 8,000 liters. That's it. Well, that's sad. But we don't have a ready source of it on the farm anymore, so... And I didn't notice any of those areas being stone. You know, or gravel, or whatever the equivalent is. But we do own one of each, so whatever is in there is ours for the taking. Which works for me. Indeed. Alright. Well, I'm going to run this back. I'm going to dump it into the, I guess it's the composter that takes it. And, I mean, it is a debris crusher, so. And then, like I said, we'll pass the night. So, we'll call the episode here. I think you've seen me drive home several times now. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing if you haven't yet. If you don't want to subscribe to me, maybe consider subscribing to one of the links in the description down below. Other than that, take great care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.